I think for me the problem Arteta has now is, the fans haven't, like we've said, fans always listen to what their manager says. And, Arteta did come out with, non-negotiables. Well, how is Willian, what is Willian doing to warrant you keep picking him every week? Surely a non-negotiable is you track back, you take shots.
Yeah.
You do something to break the lines.
Yeah.
That's that non-negotiable. Willian is failing at every week. Yet you're still
playing him.
You're still playing him.
Yep.
And Xhaka hasn't apologized yet.
That's for me is a cardinal.
He hasn't said anything. He just
sin.
That guy is arrogant.
You know
anyway.
for a fact he will just walk back in.
He's arrogant.
Know for a fact.
He's a very arrogant player. What I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you touched on it, Lord Vader. What I was going to ask you, right? So Arteta says, trust the process.
Yeah.
We have lost 8 league games. Drawn 2, won 4.
Yeah.
In 14 games, we've scored 14 goals. So now, as we all sit here and everyone, the listeners are listening in, where do we stand with Arteta when he says, trust the process?
Well, for me, I know a lot of people are using it. Again, people are using this to beat him over the head with it.
Mm-hmm.
His words are now coming back to haunt him.
Mm-hmm.
But we all knew after the FA Cup win and the Charity Shield win, everybody was saying, give the man time, give the man time. We all knew what the issues were with the team. We had a team of below average players who shouldn't be at a club like Arsenal. Now that he's in difficulties and he's still picking the same players, his process, which we all knew that there were gonna be tough times. We knew this.
Bumps in the road.
Yeah.
We
all knew. If anybody knows anything about football, we all knew that this was going to be a period of transition for the club and for the team especially.
Yeah.
Arteta's trying to get rid of the poor mentality which has permeated throughout the club.
Yeah.
We are where we are. We've been systematically dropping down the league positions for a number of years because of poor buys and poor attitudes.
Yeah.
And now we are here. Arteta's trying to bring in something new.
Mm-hmm.
And this attitude now, I think the attitude of the players is at its worst, even lower than when Wenger was here. You could see the attitude of the players under Wenger was poor. There was a little bounce when Emery came.
Yep,
Then the bad attitude or the bad.
They reverted back to type.
Yeah, the bad mentality.
Yeah.
Has come back again.
Yeah.
Under Emery, Arteta's come in.
Bounce.
The little managerial bounce and that same lack of strong mentality is here again. And I watched Match of the Day, and I don't like agreeing with Alan Shearer. And Gary Lineker did say, did either of you watch it, Match of the Day?
No, I didn't. I was too depressed.
I have.
And Gary Lineker said, Arsenal not going down. And, jokingly. And
Gary Lineker.
And Alan Shearer was like, he said, listen, I wouldn't trust this group of players to get them out of this rut.
Yeah, it's true.
And for me, yes, Arteta has made a lot of mistakes. But the one constant is the group of players.
Well,
I'm shocked at what I watch sometimes.
I asked you this, right? Episode 15 and 14 of the Magic Hat Show. I asked you both again. With Pochettino and Allegri, those are the names that are bandying about, right?
Yeah.
What do you think they could do with this team?
Nothing.
First of all,
nothing. And sorry to cut you, Jamal.
Yeah.
It's a manager is going to come in. If Arteta gets the sack, a manager's going to come in. The players are going to bounce. They're going to be playing for a new contract. They're going to be doing the same things they've done before.
Jumping through hoops. Yeah.
And then when things get difficult, which they will, the same attitude is going to come around again. The club now is that the Arsenal Football Club are at a crucial juncture, or a crucial junction for decision making.
Yeah,
this January window can't come quick enough for me because they can't wait till the summer.
Yeah,
they need to be making big decisions this January.
Yeah,
because they need an injection of they need an injection of strong mentality.
Shout out goes to my mate Duffers.
Yeah,
he brought this point up. Do you think Arteta is too young? And when I say too young, Duffers said that it's because of his age. Some of the senior players are his age and they class him and see him like a mate rather than a manager. And because of his lack of experience, he thinks that might be one of the reasons why they're not really conforming.
Listen, lack of experience is a huge thing. It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
Is his
but the proof has been in the pudding through the silverware that he got.
Yeah, but he got the silverware, yes.
Luck.
But
there's no luck. Otherwise,
exactly.
Somebody else.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because it seemed like that was gonna, springboard off your tongue.
No. But the thing is that if you look at the caliber of players that we have, right, we should not be amongst Fulham, Brighton.
What caliber
Burnley.
of player?
No, we should not be 15th. We should not be 15th.
This is the caliber of player we have.
No, but we are 8th.
Where do you think? Where do you think? Where do you think our caliber of players should take us then?
No, but we should not be 15th.
But where should our caliber of player take us?
We should.
10th at best.
The squad that we have.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Where did we finish last year? 8th.
Xhaka.
Right?
What team does
Around
Xhaka get
team.
into in the bottom 6? What team does Ceballos get into in the bottom 6? And that's our central midfield pairing.
Question is what was your Arteta question?
Experience,
right?
And age. Like the senior players and Arteta are roughly similar ages.
Yeah.
So do they see him as a mate? And also, will the fact that he doesn't have experience play a part?
Yeah.
And is that the reason why we're hearing all this hearsay in the background?
Probably, yeah.
Do you believe it, by the way?
Probably.
Do either of you lot believe what's happening in the background?
It's probably listen, media love to stir things up, right?
But don't forget, Arteta did. Somebody's leaking to the media, and Arteta did come out and tell the players he's gonna destroy whoever's leaking to them. So I don't think that was a great thing he said. He wasn't very Machiavellian in his manoeuvres there. If you're gonna come out and accuse the players of leaking, and you're gonna destroy somebody, you don't come into a room and tell them. You just do that You just do that under the cloud of darkness.
To a reporter, to a journalist.
No, it's been reported that somebody's been leaking. Somebody leaked the Ceballos
David Luiz
fight.
Mm-hmm.
And Arteta's incensed because there's been a series of leaks. Somebody's briefing the media, apparently. And he's allegedly gone and said to the players behind closed doors that when he finds out who's leaking, he's going to destroy them.
Ozil.
So that is... that is not how you go about...
But he's training.
That's irrelevant whether he's in the squad. He could still be leaking to the media.
He's training.
But for me, that was a schoolboy error. If you're going to say you're going to destroy somebody, you don't tell them you're going to destroy them. You find out, you get your evidence, and then you go and destroy them.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether that's partly that was a misstep which isn't helping him, but... back to the you were saying about experience.
Just coming back, not just the experience. I'm just looking at what is his style of play. I don't see any style of play in this team.
Mm-hmm.
One day he's playing 3-4-3, 5 at the back. One game, play, pick players pick a team, pick a players that you trust. Right, that we're gonna deliver, and drop the ones that are not gonna deliver. Right, don't pick certain players and say, okay, these failing players will start for me every game, regardless of how badly they actually play. And the thing is that you talked about the run of matches now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're looking around and saying, boy, like, where can you actually get a win right now, right? And the more you lose, right, the more you lose. There's a big Chelsea's up next, massive game,
and they need to win because they've lost 2 on the bounce.
Yeah. They under pressure also.
So
right?
They're going to come out,
and they've got youth. They've got youth and legs, and
they played all the youth, right? And that game looks like do or die game now. Losing that game could
all
be
we need to do is get to January. Please, just get to January.
All right, I've got breaking news for you. Reports coming from Italy that say Max Allegri is learning English so that he can reject Arsenal.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier. So all these people calling, all these people.
My eyes was like open. It was wide. Allegri learning English too.
I saw that morning, man. I loved it, man.
But people are calling for Allegri. What's Allegri going to do if he speaks Italian? Who speaks Italian here? Who speaks Italian at the club?
Well, the thing is, they were mocking bloody Emery.
We're in a shambles.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, though.
The
one thing I will say is we need to stop getting gassed, because we were like, remember with El Neni, the Egyptian
king.
What,
the Egyptian, he's back and all this.
Yeah. Now look at him. You know what?
Right next to
his partner Partey. His partner Partey has been missing, and I think that is the best combination.
Yeah, it is.
I know what you're saying, that he should have more in his locker, but I do believe he does feature well.
I've looked at him and I'm like, you know what? I'm not being swayed.
The problem in that game,
I'm not being swayed.
Look. What I'm saying. Sorry to cut you. Right, these players are not mainstays. We just need them to get the job done so that we could turf them out. Yeah, so for now, we need these type of El Nenes to just stay there, and then you know what?
Yeah.
Surplus to requirements, you're out the door.
What I like about him is most games he will give you 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
You need those kind of players, those consistent players. Every big team has them, right? Yeah. They're not first team, but when they come in, they will do a job, right? The thing is him right next to Ceballos, he looks terrible. It's the combinations. If you pair Saka with Kolasinac, right? Saka will look terrible. Right, so it's those partnerships that he needs to find, right? I bet you any money if you put him right next to Ainsley, he's not going to look bad.
Who is that? Saka?
No. What's his name? Mo. Yeah. So
I think El Neni's just doing his job, but obviously really we need better, innit?
Against
Do you mind? This is the Magic Hat Show. No interruptions. Phones on silent. Aeroplane mode.
What did we say at the beginning of the show?
We told you to switch your bloody phone off.
Sorry.
My goodness. Who are you getting a call from?
Yeah, so Ainsley...
News just in.
Max Allegri.
Arteta's been sacked.
Max Allegri's calling up to say, how dare you fucking take the piss.
Jamal, sorry to ring you whilst on the Magic Hat Show, but news is just in. Yeah. Arteta's got the sack.
So cultivate those partnerships,